Hello, goal getters. Welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Ever catch yourself saying things like, I'll never be good at this, or that's not fair, and wonder why success keeps slipping through your fingers? What if I told you the words you speak shape the life you live? Today, we're revealing top 10 things successful people never say, from sneaky self-sabotage phrases to mindset killers you didn't know were holding you back. These aren't just tips, they're linguistic power moves that'll make you rethink every word. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and let's turn I can't into I'm unstoppable. Oh, and don't miss number 7. It's tied to Nobel Prize-winning research on resilience. Let's dive in. 1. I'll never be as good as them. The comparison trap. Raise your hand if you've ever compared yourself to someone and felt like a failure. A Harvard Business Review study found people who constantly compare themselves stall growth by 60%. Here's my ritual. I used to spiral over a coworker's promotion until I reframed it as inspiration. Now I ask, what can I learn from them? One viewer wrote, I stopped envying my sister and started mentoring her. Now we both thrive. Science snack. Comparison rewires your brain to expect mediocrity. It's a mental shortcut to self-doubt. Pro tip, replace I'll never be like them with I'm on my own path. 2. That's not fair. The victim mentality. Ever complain about life's unfairness only to feel worse? A Mayo Clinic report found chronic victims of life isn't fair thinking had 50% higher anxiety. Here's where it gets real. I used to blame bad luck for missed opportunities. Now I ask, what's one action I can take? One viewer raved, I stopped whining about my boss and landed a new role. Science snack. Blaming external forces kills agency. It's a prison for your potential. Pro tip, say this is tough, but I'm tougher. 3. I can't win. The defeatist mindset. Raise your hand if you've ever muttered, I can't win after a setback. A Stanford study found people who believed they couldn't win gave up 70% faster than those who saw challenges as temporary. Here's my ritual. I used to say I'll never get that promotion. Now I ask, what's one tweak to try again? One viewer wrote, I stopped saying I can't win and landed my dream client. Science snack. The brain believes what you say. It's why affirmations work. Pro tip, swap I can't win with I'm learning how to win. 4. I'm just lucky. Downplay your wins. Ever brush off praise by saying I just got lucky? Big mistake. A University of Texas experiment found people who downplayed wins received 40% less credit and believed they deserved less. Here's where it gets real. I used to deflect compliments until I realized luck kills confidence. Now I say, I worked hard for this. One viewer raved, I stopped calling my success luck and got promoted. Science snack. Humility can be toxic when it erases your effort. Pro tip, celebrate wins with I earned this or I crushed it. 5. This is too hard. Limit your potential. Ever give up before trying because something feels too hard? An MIT study found people who labeled tasks as hard gave up 50% faster than those who called them challenges. My ritual. I used to say public speaking is too hard. Now I say this is a chance to grow. One viewer wrote, I reframed hard as fun and now I love my side hustle. Science snack. The brain avoids hard. It loves puzzles and progress. Pro tip, use this is a challenge instead of this is impossible. 6. I'll do it later. The procrastination curse. Raise your hand if you've ever said I'll do it later only to forget it forever. A Forbes survey found 80% of high achievers credited instant action for their success. Here's my hack. I use the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Result? I launched this channel in 10 minutes flat. One viewer raved, I stopped waiting and started doing. I'm thriving. Science snack. Action rewires your brain to expect results. Pro tip, pair with a timer. I'll work on this for 10 minutes, then reassess. 7. I don't care. The emotional blockade. Ever protect yourself by saying, I don't care about a goal, relationship, or opportunity? A Journal of Personality and Social Psychology study found emotional detachment reduced motivation by 30%. Here's where it gets real. I used to say I don't care about my promotion to hide disappointment. Now I say I'm protecting my peace while pushing forward. One viewer wrote, I stopped pretending not to care and finally got what I wanted. Science snack. The brain rewards authenticity. Detachment starves it. Pro tip, admit desire without desperation. I want this, but I'm not defined by it. 8. I don't deserve this. The imposter syndrome. Raise your hand if you've ever downplayed your wins with, I don't deserve this. A psychological science study found imposter syndrome reduced confidence by 50%. Here's my ritual. I used to doubt my worth after landing a big project. Now I say, I earned this. One viewer raved, I stopped saying I'm an imposter, and now I'm the team's go-to expert. Science snack. Deserve language rewires your brain to expect less. Pro tip, replace I don't deserve with I'm growing into this. 9. I give up. The mental quit. Ever say I give up after one setback? A University of Rochester study found people who verbalized quitting lost momentum 80% faster. Here's where it gets real. I used to say I give up after a rejected pitch. Now I ask, what's one tweak? One viewer wrote, I stopped saying I give up and landed my dream job. Science snack. The brain believes what you say. I quit kills drive. Pro tip, replace with I'm pausing to regroup. 10. I hope they like me. The approval trap. Raise your hand if you've ever adjusted your behavior to please others. A University of Chicago study found people who spoke to impress others made 30% fewer bold moves. Here's my ritual. I used to twist myself into knots to please a boss. Now I say, I speak to serve my purpose. One viewer raved, I stopped seeking approval and got my first raise. Science snack. Seeking validation rewires your brain to fear rejection. Pro tip. Replace I hope they like me with I show up as myself. Which phrase hit home? Was it I give up, I don't deserve this, or maybe I'll do it later that made you say, I've been sabotaging myself? I love hearing your stories, like the viewer who said, I stopped saying I don't care and now I'm thriving. Or the one who wrote, I swapped I'll do it later for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, action, and launched my business. If this resonated, hit that like button. It tells the algorithm to share this with more people who need it. Subscribe if you're ready to master mindset shifts, and tap the bell so you never miss a tip. Until next time, remember, your words aren't just noise. They're your blueprint for success. Now go out there and rewrite your story. Hey, before you go, let's make this personal. Which phrase are you cutting from your vocabulary? Was it I'll never be good at this? I give up? Or maybe I'm just lucky that made you say, I've been selling myself short forever.